today I'm so happy to introduce our factory and our products to you. Wenjia is a direct window and door manufacturer. We've got a lot of different window and door types, includes aluminum windows and doors, vinyl windows and doors, wrought iron doors, garage doors, and so on. And all the products are produced from our own factory. Hello, welcome. This is Wenjia Window and Door. What product do you want to see? We've got aluminum windows and doors, vinyl windows and doors, garage doors, wrought iron doors, and so on. And because all the products are produced from our own factory, so that we provide you with really good price. Okay. By the way, our product range includes sliding, casement, folding, tilt and turn, single hung, double hung, and pivot doors, and so on. If you are interested in any products during this process, please just tell me in the commentation area so I can introduce that product in detail and maybe I can share some samples. Okay. Because we are a direct manufacturer, we are not the middle person, so you can get excellent price. Actually, talking about the price, last year one customer from the United States once told us that by purchasing from us, he saved about 70% of all his budget in windows and doors compared with purchasing from his local suppliers. 70%. That's really big difference, right? So if you are also looking for some nice products at a good price, you can try us. And some audiences concerned about the quality. We have been devoted in this industry for over 19 years. So actually, our production team is very professional. They know how to produce windows and doors properly, and you don't need to worry about the quality. Also, we've got our QC team. Every window and door will be inspected several times before they are sent to our customers. Okay, so that our products are at the optimal condition usually when you receive them. And besides, we are an innovation oriented window and door manufacturer, so we've got our own. Do you have wood look aluminum examples? Okay, thank you for your question. We've got we do have wood look. Take a look here. We've got a lot of different colors for aluminum product. If you want aluminum and you want pad wood design, that's okay. Here, these are all some different wood type. Okay, and you know that aluminum has really easy surface treatment. You can make aluminum into nearly any types of colors. For these wood patterns, we use wood grain transfer. So whatever wood type you like, we can customize for you. Okay, and thank you for your presentation. Maybe you can tell me what product you are interested in. Then I can introduce that product in detail. Here, wait a moment. I want to show you a video about our wood product. Okay, we've got the pivot door. This is a pivot door with wood patterns. Sorry, I've got a lot of different videos. Okay, here, this is a wood pivot door. This is an aluminum pivot door, but it's made from wood. It's made from aluminum, but it has wood patterns. Take a look. Besides, its strong load bearing allows large door panel. Together with wide handle, it brings an easy access for indoor space. Do you like this type? It's a wood pivot door. It's an aluminum pivot door because it looks like wood. Okay, but compared with wood, aluminum is stronger and is more durable. But it looks very similar with real wood. You can take a look at the pattern. Okay, this is one of our aluminum pivot door with wood patterns. Okay, and if you want more design, you can customize. Just tell us what you want, and we can do that for you. Not only for pivot doors, also for sliding casement, for folding. We can provide all of those products. Okay, how is the durability in high sea and sun climate like Caribbean? Also, so you've got a very long summer, very hot, and a lot of water, right? That's in this way. I think aluminum is better because compared with iron, iron can get rust, right? And wood can get corrode. Aluminum has much better durability and better weather resistance because it doesn't get rust easily. And also for this kind of wood, we've got some surface treatment, right? Usually we use T6063 T5 aluminum tubes. That's the raw material. It's this kind of raw material is very widely used. Like us, we are in Foshan, and this is a coastal city in China too. Here we've got a lot of typhoons every year in summer, and we've got a long summer too. I think about half a year here is the summer. So the climate is very hot and very wet. What's the damp, very damp. Okay, so if you come to our city, you will see that nearly all the buildings use aluminum windows. At least for windows, we don't use vinyl, we don't use wood, because only aluminum can resist this kind of weather in the long term. So don't worry. Okay, if you live in the coastal area, I think aluminum is a better option. And also we've got different materials for you. You can choose different thickness. Like for some of our windows, I can show you some different sample. Like this one, this is aluminum sliding door sample, and for this type of product, it's really strong because the thickness of the aluminum profile is 2.2 millimeters. It's very thick, so that it's not only very strong and has we are looking at the tilt and turn window. What do you use for window covering? As we have blinds on inside. And do you have UV proof glass? Okay, I will answer the questions one by one. Okay. For tilt and turn window, we have the built-in blinds are optional products for our customers. You can choose the built-in blinds to add to the glass because glass is highly customizable. Okay, and you can also choose the other designs. Like we also have the special dimming glass. It can be transparent. It can also be translucent. You just click the button. It can change its state. Okay, and you can also choose frosted glass and so on. And do you have UV proof glass? Sure, we have UV proof glass. You just need to choose some. Usually, you choose some coatings on the glass. Okay, and glass type is customizable, and you are supplier for glass for windows. I have to be honest, we don't supply the glass for windows. We are the window and door manufacturer. We cooperate with a very big and prominent glass manufacturer in China here. Actually, we are in Foshan. This is a really big production base. Here you can find nearly 18 types of building materials. Okay, so we also we will just how to say the word, whatever glass we need, we will let our supplier to support the glass for us, to do the glass for us. So you just tell us what glass type you need, and we can customize for you. Okay, for UV, for example, for UV proof glass, you can add some reflective coating. Like here, I've got some of them. Like this kind of glass, this is a piece of glass with green coating. You can see it has very high reflection towards the lighting, right? It has really high reflection, so that it can reflect back a lot of UV rays. And also you can choose the low E glass. Low E glass has higher infraction to reflection towards the UV rays and also the infrared rays. Is it complicated to install? No. For the windows and doors, usually when you receive them, they are the whole products. They have already be assembled. So when you receive the windows and doors, usually the glass is already installed inside the products. Unless for some really big windows and doors, for some special size, that is not easy for us to assemble them. So we will transport them separately. You need to install them on site. But for most of our products, when you receive them, they are already fully assembled. Okay, so you just need to install the whole window into your wall. That's all, and we will provide you with installation guidance. Like usually we provide you with the installation guidance in the form of videos telling you how to install the product step by step. Okay, then you don't need to worry about the installation. And thank you for your question. I'm very happy to introduce all the products. And if you want to see any specific products, please welcome to ask. Okay, welcome to leave your commentation. Then I'll be very happy to introduce more. And also here we've got aluminum windows and doors and vinyl windows and doors. And for different raw materials, we've got sliding, casement, folding, tilt and turn, pivot doors, and so on. And here, if you want to see any specific products, just tell me, okay? I just introduced the installation, right? For all of our products, we provide you with the installation guidance, okay? Apart from that, if you've got any question, we can provide you with one-on-one installation guidance from our engineers. And if you've got a big project, actually for some of our customers, they've got a big projects to do, and they need a lot of windows and doors. And under this situation, we can also dispatch our engineer to a local site to help with the installation process all together. Actually, right now, I think one of my colleagues is in the United States, and also one of my colleagues is in the, I think in the Middle East, helping some of our customers doing the installation. So don't worry about the installation, okay? We will be very happy to introduce for you. And here, what do you want to see? Aluminum or vinyl windows and doors? If you haven't decided, I can compare between the two raw materials. Okay, we've got both aluminum and vinyl, and both types are very popular among our customers. You can take a look at it because this is the sliding aluminum sliding door sample. I will show you a vinyl sliding door sample. I've got a lot of samples down here, so actually it's a little bit messy around the table. Anyway, you can see this is a vinyl sliding door and this is an aluminum sliding door. Both materials are very widely used, and they've got some different characteristics. Okay, I will compare them from several different aspects. And the first thing I need to talk about is the strength, because strength is really important. It directly affects the safety performance of our windows and doors, right? And talking about that, you know that aluminum is a kind of metal, so it's very strong and it's very durable. For vinyl, it's actually a kind of plastic. Okay, in strength, I have to say usually aluminum is stronger. It has a higher flexural strength and it has a higher tensile strength properties. So for aluminum windows and doors, usually they can withstand higher load bearing lateral loads, like wind. If wind comes from outside, that's the lateral loads for the window, right? And aluminum windows and doors usually have higher lateral load resistance. Okay, so it will be stronger. And if you live by the coastal area, hello, welcome. This is Wanja Window and Door. We've got some new friends here. If you've got any question, just feel free to ask. Okay, and also we provide you with free quotations. How long is the manufacture per period? Can I have your email address? Okay, no problem. I will ask my colleague to send you our email address and also send you our e-catalog. Okay, please wait a moment, and please wait a moment and check your inbox. Okay, and also about the manufacture period, that depends on what products you want. If you want our standard products, like you just use our standard configuration, then usually we will finish the production within about 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, 4 to 6 weeks to produce the products. But if you want some really highly customized products, you want special color and a special glass type, the time will be prolonged. Okay, but usually we will finish the production within about 12 to 14 weeks for some highly customized products. And also the delivery also takes some time, right? About the delivery, it usually takes about 15 to 25 days. That depends on where you are, how long the distance is. Okay, and if you want to know the exact time, you can tell us about the details of your products. You just when we know about your detailed requirements, and we can provide you a more accurate time. Okay, and do you arrange the full shipping as well? And where is the world? Anywhere in the world. Okay, yes, we can arrange the full shipping. And actually, the shipping type is according to your own actual situation. Okay, we can do the LCL and we can do the FCL. Okay, the full container or the just put the products with the other how to say that, just put them together with the other cargoes. Okay, that's all available, and we can arrange the shipping for you. That depends on the payment terms. You can choose different payment terms. If you want us to arrange the shipping, just choose the payment terms like I think that's about CIF, right? And if you want to arrange the shipping by yourself, then you can choose the payment terms of like FOB, and we can provide you with different. Um, we support different payment terms. Okay, and I hope anywhere in the world, nowadays the international trade is very developed, right? And also we have been selling our windows and doors to a broad market for over 13 years and to about 150 countries and territories. So we actually have a lot of experience in doing this. Okay, please, you just need to tell us about the detailed address, and then we will see what we need to do in the exporting. Okay, and anyway, thank you for your commentation. For any further question, just feel free to ask. Okay, and you can also contact us to get our e-catalog. We've got detailed e-catalogs showing you the product details and the many details like the profile sample and the glass type, the hardware accessories, and so on. And by the way, all of our products are highly customizable. For example, for an aluminum window, you can choose different profile color. This is black, right? This sample is black. Black is very popular among our customers for aluminum windows and doors. But we've got a lot of different colors. As I just show you, we've got a lot of different color options for aluminum windows and doors. By the way, this one only shows part of the color options. Okay, and because aluminum has really easy surface treatment, they can be made into any colors. You just tell us what you need, and we can do that for you. And apart from the different color, that's the same for vinyl. I will show you some different color for vinyl windows and doors too. Okay, later. And apart from the glass, the profile color, the glass type is customizable too. For most of our windows and doors, we use this type of double glazing. Okay, two layers of tempered insulated glass with the air gap between the glass to provide the sun insulation and thermal insulation, right? So it brings better performance. And apart from the double glazing, if you want a higher sun insulation performance, if you want better performance, you can choose triple glazing. For some of our windows and doors, we provide 3 layers of glass, and glass is customizable. If you need, you just use you can just choose the right type of glass for your own project. Okay, we also have laminated glass and the low-E glass and frosted glass and so on for your option. And apart from the glass type, you can choose many other details, like you can choose different hardware accessories. Okay, for some of our windows and doors, like for this sliding door, usually we use a lifting system with the multi-point locks. You know that multi-point locks brings more lock points and it has higher anti-theft performance. They are very difficult to pry open, right? But if you live in some very safety community, or if you just use the door for some indoor space, you don't require very high anti-theft performance, then you can choose flush lock, you can choose ordinary lock or smart lock. We've got some different smart lock. Actually, the smart locks are very popular in China. Many families tend to use them because you don't need to bring the key, right? Most of the smart lock, they just use you just need to use your fingerprint or use your face. Most of them have the facial recognition system. You just need to stand in front of them, and the lock system can recognize, and the door or the window can open automatically. That's quite convenient, right? And you can choose the hardware accessories, the lock type, according to your own preference too. Okay, and apart from this, there are more details to customize. For example, for sliding door, you can choose high check or low check. High check can work as a threshold, right? It blocks water from flowing into your indoor space. And for barrier-free low check, they are usually easier to pass. They provide you with easy cleaning too. Okay, so many details can be customized according to your own actual situation. Just tell us what you need, and we can do that for you. That's the customized design. And apart from that, here I'm going to share some of our products, right? As I just mentioned, I want to tell you the difference between aluminum and vinyl windows and doors. Certainly, during this process, if you've got any other question, if you want to know more about us, please just leave your commentation, okay? Then I can introduce the product in detail. And for this aluminum, for aluminum windows and doors and vinyl windows and doors, as I just mentioned, aluminum is stronger, right? It provides you with higher strength, and that means higher wind pressure resistance. Therefore, if you live by the coastal area, you have to deal with the things like typhoons, hurricanes, then I think aluminum windows and doors will be better products. Okay, they can help you withstand the wind more effectively, and they are stronger under this situation. And for vinyl, our vinyl windows and doors are also strong because to reinforce the strength, usually we add the steel structure. You can take a look, okay, the black thing, they're the steel structure, they are installed inside the inside the frame, and in this way, it will be stronger to compare with some other vinyl products. But to be honest, vinyl windows and doors are not as strong as aluminum windows and doors, so that for the coastal area, for some massive winds, vinyl isn't the better choice. Okay, still we recommend you to choose aluminum windows and doors, and that's the safety performance. Also, aluminum has higher fire resistance, right? It doesn't get fired easily, and apart from the strength, the second aspect, which is also really important, I think that's the energy efficiency, right? Because windows and doors are supposed to help us stay comfortably at our home, especially at a comfortable temperature. In that aspect, actually vinyl is better because vinyl is actually a kind of plastic. You know that plastic doesn't transfer heat or cold effectively, right? But aluminum is a kind of metal, and nearly all metals are really good conductors for heat. If you choose aluminum profile, then when there's some temperature difference between the window, okay, this is the door. Anyway, for both door and window, that's the same, okay? For the aluminum door, when there's some temperature difference, for example, in summer like today, it's really hot outside. I think it's about 36 to 37 Celsius degrees. Okay. Hello, we've got some new friends. Welcome to our live stream. What product do you want to see? Here I'm showing you some of our aluminum window and door and vinyl products, okay? And I want to get your product catalog. Okay, thank you for your commentation. I will send you the e-catalog for all the friends in the live. That's the same, okay? If you want to know more about us, please contact us. We can send you the e-catalog so you can check the product details in person, okay? And then you can see which one is more in line with your needs. And here I'm talking about the energy efficiency. When outside is really hot, you have an aluminum window, especially a pure aluminum window. I mean, the frame is only made of aluminum. Then the heat will be transferred through the aluminum profile and go to your indoor space, because you know that the heat is just like water. It always flows from high temperature to low temperature, right? While the temperature is high and the next and if the temperature is different, the heat always goes from the high temperature to the low temperature. So in summer, when outside is hot, the heat will try to penetrate through the window frame and go to your indoor space. If you choose an aluminum window, because aluminum is a really good conductor for heat, so it works like a bridge. It constantly transfers the heat from outside into our indoor space. And in this way, if you have the air conditioning system, it has to work very hard to balance the extra heat gain, right? Actually, maybe you have to turn to let the air conditioner to work at like 17 16 17 celsius degrees. That's probably the coldest temperature it can do, right? And in this way it has to consume a lot of energy, and we have to pay high energy bills. But for a vinyl window, things are very different because this vinyl frame is a poor conductor for heat. Okay, so even though outside is really hot and in our indoor space we've got the air conditioning, so only a very small portion of the heat can be transferred through the vinyl frame and go to your indoor space. That means maybe your air conditioner just need to work at like 24 25 celsius degrees, then you can stay very cool. That's really good, right? In this way, certainly it consumes less energy, and that help us save energy. That's not only more environmental friendly, but also help us save the bills, right? And that's a good thing about vinyl. Okay, compared with aluminum, it has much better energy efficiency. Actually, the thermal conductivity performance of aluminum is about, there is a number used to measure the thermal conductivity performance of different raw materials. And for aluminum, that number is 900 something. And for vinyl, that number is 0 point something. Okay, it's less than 1. Okay, 900 with less than 1. That's a super big difference, right? Therefore, if you live in some inland area where you don't need to worry about the massive winds, while you have to deal with a long hot summer or a long cold winter, then vinyl windows and doors will be very good choices for you. Okay, they can help you stay cool in winter. Stay warm in winter and stay cool in summer. That's the good thing of vinyl. Okay, actually, some of our customers from Europe, they like vinyl windows and doors. I guess that's because they've got a very long and very cold winter, right? If you also have to endure the similar climate, then you can choose vinyl. Okay, that's the energy efficiency. And apart from this, I think price is also really important. And when we decide what to use, right? Talking about that, usually aluminum windows and doors has higher price. Okay, vinyl windows and doors are more cost effective. That means if you want to save some budget, you want some more affordable products, you can choose vinyl windows and doors. Okay, especially when the size, when you choose the same size for the window, vinyl windows and doors will be more cost effective. That's the price. And next, I think appearance is really important too, right? You need to choose the right type of style of design to match with your project. And talking about that, both aluminum and vinyl products are really good because they can all be customized to different colors. I just show you a lot of different color designs for aluminum windows and doors, right? You can choose a lot of different wood patterns. They can create the classic and vintage style, and you can also choose some solid colors. Okay, and we've got a lot of different solid colors for your option. This one only shows parts of them, not all of them. If you want to see more, you just contact our team directly. Okay, and also you can customize some special color for aluminum too. Right now we are producing an order in our factory, and for that project our customers choose green color, and that's really special. For all the windows and doors, they are green, and they are made from aluminum, but they are green. Okay, you know that before that I have to admit that I have never seen green windows before this order, but that's a kind of jade like green. Okay, it's a kind of dark green. It looks really special, really unique, and very eye catching. And then I realized that a green window can be so beautiful too. That's really nice to match their own project. Certainly, if you want some special product, you have some special color to do too. That's okay because aluminum has really easy surface treatment. Okay, they can be made into nearly any colors. So if you also have some special design, just tell us, then we can do that for you. And for vinyl, that's very similar. Okay, we can provide you with a lot of different color designs for vinyl windows and doors. This is white. Actually, white is the original color for vinyl. Okay, for the original color, that means it's really cost effective because you don't need to pay any extra cost to realize this color. That's the original color for vinyl. And white is very contemporary, right? It can also make your indoor space look very bright. Okay, then you can choose white too. And besides, we've got this kind of white color for you can see the color is the same throughout. Inside, outside, that's both white. Okay, then you don't need to worry about the scratches. Even if there are scratches on the surface, it won't be very they won't be very obvious. The window will still have very integrated style, integrated appearance. Okay. And apart from white, I have to say you can choose many different color designs for our vinyl windows and doors. For example, you can choose this is dark gray and there's some patterns on the surface. It's not the flat and the smooth like this one. Okay, I'm sorry. It's flat and smooth on the surface, but for this sample, there are some patterns on the surface, so it looks more, it has some special appearance. And apart from this, we've got brown. For example, you can choose some special brown. Okay, that's brown, and we've got black too. I will show you some black vinyl windows and doors later if you are interested. And here we also have some different wood patterns for our vinyl products. You can take a look at here. These are some different wood patterns. Okay, so for vinyl windows and doors, you can also realize a lot of different style, a lot of different designs for your own project. Okay, and for this one, take a look at this is a vinyl sample with two different colors on both sides, right? That's what we can do. Okay, you can choose one color to for your indoor surface, maybe to match with your wood furnitures, right? So like this one, you can choose wood patterns to match with your wood furnitures, and choose a different color on the outside surface to match with the building itself. In this way, you get a really good aesthetics, right? That's what we can do. Okay, you can customize the color design for your own products. And I just show you part of our color options for vinyls, for vinyl windows and doors. If you want to see more, again, please just contact us directly. Okay, and here we are a manufacturer in Foshan. Our factory we are not the middle person. We've got our own factory, and our factory covers an area of over 50,000 square meters. I can show you a picture or some videos of our factory. Okay, take a look at this video and or take a look at this picture. You can see our workshop. This is the main building, and apart from this, we've got 3 workshops dedicated to the production of different windows and doors. Okay, and that means we are not the middle person. We do have our own workshop. And here, this is our team. By now, we've got about 500 employees with our production team, with our QC team, and our R&D department, and our sales team, and so on. Okay, so we've got a big team too, because many audiences are worried about the quality. I want to say that we have been devoted in this industry for over 19 years, so certainly we've got a very rich experience. Okay, and apart from that, we've got our own R&D department. So actually, we want to be an innovation-oriented window and door manufacturer. Over the past years, we've got patented designs and test reports for over 60 products. Among them, we've got some really important certifications, including NFRC, CSA, AAMA, Intertech, CE, AS2047, Energy Star, and so on. And that means the quality of our products has been certified by the European market, the North American market, and the Australian market at the same time. So you don't need to worry about the quality of the products. Okay, we can provide you with really high quality windows and doors. What is the shipping cost to Canada? Thank you for your question. About this, we have to know about the exact products you need. Okay, because certainly we've got for different products we provide different different costs, and also that depends on the exact location of your own address in Canada. And I will ask my colleague to get in touch with you. Please pay attention to your inbox, okay? I will ask my colleague to contact you. Please tell us some more details about the required products, and then we can provide you with the quotation. Okay, not only the shipping cost, but also the product price too. And thank you for your question. For any further question, please feel free to ask. Okay, about the price of the cost, the price of the packing, the price of the products. I cannot provide you with the exact number in the life because all the products are customized. Even for shipping, the different shipping, there are different shipping options, right? LCL, FCL, certainly they require different cost. So for the price, I cannot provide you with a detailed number, but you can contact our team, or you can tell me that you are interested in that, and I will ask my colleague to contact you to send you more details. Okay, and for anything about us, about our products, please feel free to ask it too. Okay, I'll be so happy to answer, and maybe I can show you some samples too. Also, we are having a special promotion in June. Usually we've got special promotions in June, and also in March, and also in September, and at the end of the year in November. Okay, so right now you can get some special service, including we can provide you with free samples, and also we can provide you with some big discounts. Okay, so I think this is a good time for you to get a quotation from us. Okay, also by getting the quotation you can compare our products with other suppliers. We just recommend you to do that. Okay, feel free to compare. And that's about us. And here I just do a brief introduction about ourselves, right? As I mentioned, we've got a lot of very important certifications: NFRC, CSA, AAMA, Intertech, CES 2047, Energy Star, and so on. That means our products have. I'm interested. Please DM. Okay, thank you. I've already asked my colleague to contact you. Please just pay attention to your inbox soon. Okay. Then for any question about the price, just feel free to ask my colleague. And that's a brief introduction about ourselves. And here if you do you have any further question? How will the color hold up in the high sun climate, tropical climate? That's You can choose different surface treatment. Okay, usually for most of our products we provide powder coating. The powder coating itself has the good weather resistance because of the process. Okay, it has been that the powder coating means the color powder will be sprayed onto the product, and then it will what's the word we usually it needs the high temperature to the very high temperature, really high, to fix the color on the surface, right? And it has already been processed on a very high temperature, then certainly it has good weather resistance. No matter how high the temperature is, how hot the weather is, the temperature cannot go to like 200 degrees, 200 Celsius degrees, cannot go to the temperature like that, right? So it itself has good weather resistance. And also we've got a better treatment. We've got a fluorocarbon coating. Compared with powder coating, it provides a higher durability. Okay, so it's more difficult to get fade, and actually we will provide usually for aluminum windows and doors, the color can resist for about 15 years without getting fade, okay, for about 15 years. And then later it may get fade, but it doesn't mean the color will be just destroyed like wood. For wood, if the time is long, they can get the raw material itself can get corroded, right? But for aluminum, it can still hold there very strong, very and very robust. Just that the color may fade a little bit, okay? Does that also apply for the wood look? Yes, that apply for the wood look too. We also have some special treatment for the wood look. You know that the aluminum windows has been how to say that developed for so many years, right? So the many products have already been tested by the real environment, by the real projects. So it's okay even for the wood look, they can last for long years, okay. And I think every raw material, and I cannot say it's the same with the inland area, but compared with other materials, you have to choose one type, right? Aluminum is still the better choice. Although I think the very high damp weather, very high temperature and damp weather can it does decrease the lifespan of some products, but that happens for everything. If you choose aluminum, or if you choose wood, or if you choose vinyl, that all happens. So compared with them, aluminum is still the relatively better choice, okay. Thank you, and thank you for your question. For any further question, but is there quality difference between the wood look and the powder coat? We have very soft air. Okay, about this, I will ask my engineer colleague to answer you, okay? Because I have to be honest, I'm not an expert in the different coding types, and I will ask my colleague to provide you with more detailed question, more detailed answers. Please wait a moment. And please wait for please pay attention to your inbox, okay. I've asked my colleague to contact you, and if you I think you are very you do care a lot about this quality, right? And I think that's really good. We should just do the investigations more in more details. And so I will ask my colleague to contact you, okay. Thank you for your question, and for any further questions, just feel free to ask, okay. And here that's the aluminum. I just introduced both aluminum and vinyl, okay. If you are more interested in aluminum windows and doors, I will go on showing you some specific products, okay. Like this one, this is one of our aluminum sliding door. Let me put down the vinyl product, vinyl sample too. And here, this is aluminum sliding door. We've got we've got some really energy efficient aluminum windows and doors. If you live in some very hot area, like you can take a look. This is a thermal break aluminum sliding door, okay. Here, this is aluminum, and that's also aluminum, and we've got some insulation strips. That's the PA66 nylon insulation strips, okay. They're not aluminum, they're not a metal, so that the nylon has very poor conductor, is a very poor conductor for heat. With this structure, certainly when there's some temperature difference between the two sides of the door, only a very small portion of heat can be transferred through this profile, right? And not only for the door panel, that's also for the door frame. You can take a look at the frame, okay. Here, this is aluminum, and we've got some insulation strips to divide the aluminum into two parts. I can show you some pictures, and from these pictures, you can see how good the insulation strips are in blocking the transferring of heat and cold, okay. They're really effectively. Here, this is the machine. This is the machine in our showroom. You can take a look. Above the machine, there are two samples. Here, this is a pure aluminum profile, and here that's aluminum, a thermal break aluminum profile, just similar with the one I just introduced. Okay, the bottom part is aluminum, and that's also aluminum, and we've got some insulation strips between them to divide the aluminum into two parts. In this way, actually the the machine works like this. It cools the temperature of the bottom panel, this one and this one, to really low, to about minus 15 Celsius degrees. That's quite cold, right? That's the similar temperature in our freezer. And when the machine works for about 15 minutes, this will turn to like this. You can take a look. Oh, sorry. Here, 15 minutes later, things will turn to like this, okay? And you can see for the aluminum product, for the pure aluminum sample, is now covered by some white thing, right? That's actually frost because the bottom panel is really cold and the coolness is transferred upward. So soon the whole structure gets really cold and the water vapor in the air will turn to frost and cover the surface. But for the thermal break aluminum sample, you can take a look. Only the bottom part is covered in frost, right? And starting from the insulation strip, the black thing, okay, that's the PA66 nylon insulation strips. Starting from this area, there's no frost at all. It just stays the same, right? And that means for the thermal break sample, it's really effective in blocking the transferring of coolness. And actually, that's the same for heat, okay? It's the thermal break products are really useful in blocking the transferring of the heat and coolness. You can imagine in winter, if you have this kind of window in winter, it keeps the coolness outside, right? And you can stay warm inside your indoor space. And that's the same for summer. In summer, it keeps the heat outside, right? Especially for buildings with a heating system or with the air conditioning system, they are very useful. So you can stay quiet and comfortably at home. And that's this product. Apart from this, I can show you more different windows and doors. This is that's the effectiveness of the thermal break design, okay? And here, certainly this is a nice thermal break aluminum sliding door. For this sliding door, this is aluminum and this is aluminum, and we've got very wide insulation strips to divide the two parts, okay? They are 33 millimeters, very wide, so that the heat transferring path is very long, and it can help block the transferring of heat cold effectively. And besides, we also have the sponge inside the air cavity. You can take a look at the sponge. Uh, with this sponge, I mean, it can first just it works like the air, right? It blocks the transferring of heat and cold, and besides, the sponge can also absorb noise. In this way, this sliding door actually has a higher sound insulation performance compared with the other sliding doors. Okay, that's this aluminum sliding door, and besides, it has many other advantages. For example, you can take a look. We use stainless steel tracks for our sliding door. You can see the tracks. Okay, they are made from stainless steel. Can you see? This is a sample. I cannot show you the real product, but if you come to visit us, if you come to our showroom, then you can try all the products by yourself, okay? And talking about that, we can provide you with really good strength because the tracks are made from stainless steel, and certainly stainless steel is a kind of very strong material, right? And besides, they're also very smooth to operate because this is a sample. There's no rollers, no pulley set on the samples. I cannot show you, but I can show you a video of this series. Okay, take a look at the video. You can know that this sliding door is very easy to open and close. Let me show you. This is the sliding door with high energy efficiency, and with our standard configuration, it has got the Energy Star certification. So take a look at this sliding door. It's not very big, this one in our showroom, but the sizes of this windows and doors are customizable, okay? We've got so many products to install in our showroom, so we cannot make everything very big, or there won't be enough space, but you can make them into bigger size. And take a look, this door has a lifting system. It has the lifting system, means you can see we've got a special handle, right? It can rotate in different directions. Here, that's the sliding door series. Hello, welcome. When customer want to get the catalog, okay, I will send you the e-catalog. Okay, if you are interested in any other types of products, please just tell me. Okay, are there also slimmer door frames like thinner? Oh, no problem. We've got the slimline. You want slimline sliding doors, right? Okay, actually, slimline products are very popular among our customers too. You can take a look. Slimline sliding door. It features an ultra narrow frame for sleek, modern appearance. Its low check design ensures easy passage and makes it convenient for moving large items. With a high load bearing capacity, the door okay, for this door, you can see that this door is very big. Actually, this is a bigger door compared with the previous one. It's 3.2 meters wide, okay, by 2.8 meters tall. But for this door frame, it's only about 3 centimeters, okay, 3 centimeters. That's a little bit more than 1 inch. So it's quite narrow. And this usually the door opening is fixed, right? The narrow frame means you get a larger glass, and the bigger the glass is, you get more lighting, you get a better view, right? So you can have this kind of products, okay? Last time when I showed this sliding door for our customers, they like it, but one audience asked me that, is that door safe? Is that door strong? Yes, it is strong, although it's narrow, because only this dimension is very narrow. Only this dimension is very narrow, okay? It's about 3 centimeters. And for this dimension of that sliding door is very wide. It's even a little bit wider compared with this one. So there is enough aluminum to support the glass. Is the narrow frame much more expensive? That actually that's not a more expensive, because for this series, for our standard configuration, it uses triple glazing. But for this narrow door, this narrow frame door, it uses double glazing, 2 layers of tempered insulated glass. They use different glass type, and also the price also depends on the size, right? So the price, about the detailed price, you can ask my colleague. Okay, I will ask my colleague to provide you details. Actually, for this one, it's a standard configuration, use triple glazing, so it's not more expensive. And for this door, it also has the certification. It's the let's say we've got the Energy Star and the NFRC certification for this series. So this is a really nice sliding door too. Although the frame is a little bit wide, but it provides really high strength, very high safety performance. So there's no problem, don't worry about that, okay? And here, for this narrow frame sliding door, I mean, it has the dual check design. You can see, I'm not sure if you can see it. Here you can see several checks, right? Because for this sliding door, a single door panel has 2 checks. Okay, 2 checks for a single door panel. In this way, it has better. In this way, it actually has better we call it the stability, because it can glide more stably. For most of our sliding doors, one door panel has one stainless steel check, right? One door panel has 1 check, but for that one, a single door panel has 2 checks. So we call it a dual check design. It can glide very smooth. You can see that from in the video. I just push very effortlessly, and the door can glide automatically to the other side, right? And this way, it has really good. It can move very easily. Okay, that's the sliding door. Apart from that, here I will go on the. Do you like sliding doors? If you like sliding doors, I will go with this products. Actually, for this series, we our standard configuration is 3 layers of glass. For this one, it's just a sample, so we use double glazing, and glass type is customizable. Okay, if you don't require very high performance, you can choose double glazing. Compared with triple glazing, and is also more cost effective. But if you want better performance, certainly triple glazing is much better, okay? And which type you like, you can choose it. And for this sliding door, you can see that it has a lifting system. Lifting systems are usually combined with a multi-point lock, so it's very strong. It has a high anti-theft performance.
So right now I'm introducing this 9.0 series aluminum thermal brake casement window, and this is the sample of it. And why I'm saying that is that the inside sash is equipped with running
Um,
tolerance as standard, and the outside.
That's the glass type. Usually we use triple glazing for this series, but you can also choose double glazing if you don't require such high performance, okay? And usually it has a lifting system. As you could just saw in the video, for the lifting system, we've got a special handle. The handle can rotate upward or downward. Do you also make it with the French door pattern inside the glass? So you want a French door, right? For French door, we've got a different series. Let me show you. For French doors, they're usually casement doors, so we've got a different series for casement doors. They're very, very different from with the sliding doors, okay? And usually this is one of our casement door. It can be made into a French door too. And for this series, you can see we've got a triple glazing, right? Actually, that's the same for this sliding door. It also uses triple glazing for its standard configuration, okay? And for this, for French doors, you know that for they are casement doors, so usually they've got a really good sealing performance, right? And we also have the thermal break design. You can take a look at this is aluminum, and that's also aluminum, and we've got some insulation strips. These are the P66 nylon insulation strips to create the thermal break design, okay? And in this way, it brings really good thermal insulation, and we've got a lot of sponge inside the air cavity to block the transfer of the heat and cold. And I can show you the real product in our showroom too. If you can come to visit us, then certainly you can come to our showroom and try all the products by yourself, okay? Here, this is the French door. Take a look. That's the same series with one.
French door with a wide open area for
What? I mean, when there is a cross pattern in the glass. So you mean you want to have some patterns, some decorations on the glass, like this type of glass. Some different glass here. Because I've got so many samples on the table. It's just a little bit mess. Do you mean this type of glass? We've got a lot of different glass type. As I just mentioned, right? We don't produce glass by ourselves. We cooperate with professional glass manufacturers. So whatever glass you like, just tell us the design, and then we can customize that. Okay. And for this one, it's not a cross pattern in the glass. It's we call it a fluted. We call it a radiated glass. You can see that there are some. What do you see? Some vertical patterns on the glass, okay? And also apart from this, we've got other frosted glass like this. You can see there, it looks like there is fog inside the glass, right? We've got a different glass type for your option, okay? So apart from this, we also have some tinted glass. Like this one, this is a piece of gray tinted glass. It has some special color. So for glass type, when it look like it is smaller windows, like in the classic French style, and a smaller. Oh, I know it. So you mean we call it a built-in grease inside the glass. You mean this kind of decoration, right? This kind of decoration to be installed inside the glass, so it can have some special design. Is that what you want? Well, we also have the grease, and some customers like this kind of products too. And certainly, we've got different grids, and they can be installed inside the glass or outside the glass. That's okay. Okay, correct. So I understand you. And we have different grids. Okay, that's the square grids, and we've got diamond grids. You can see it looks like the diamond. It's the diamond shape. Okay, and we've got different grids type for your option. Some of our customers like to install the grids inside the glass, so it will never get dirty. The glass is sealed inside, right? Therefore, it's always clean and very new. It will always look new. And we also have exterior grids. They can be installed on the outside of the glass. Okay. Then when they are outside the glass, you can touch them, you can feel them. They will be more realistic. Which one to choose, that's up to you. For the built-in grids, certainly the glass of the grids are customizable, right? Usually the grids have the same glass with the aluminum frame. And usually for the grids, hello, welcome. We've got some new friends. For any question, just feel free to ask, okay? If you want to see any products, just tell me in the commentation area. Here, I'm showing you the grids. And for exterior grids, they are exposed to the environment. They can get dirty, so you have to clean them from time to time. But they are more realistic. And you can also install them inside. For built-in grids, they will never get dirty. They will always be new. But you have to see the grid through at least one layer of the glass, right? So there may be some color difference between the grids and the frame. And do make arched doors windows. Sure. So for arched, actually we've got the sample over there, but it's really too big and too heavy. Maybe I can show you a while. Okay, you can take a look. It's just a little bit. Let's say it's a little bit mess here. So I will turn the phone, the smartphone a little bit so you can see a sample over there. Okay, this is our live room, and you can see that. Can you see that that's a window? That's an arched window sample, and because that one is really heavy, so I usually it's too heavy for me to bring it to show you. And we can make a lot of different shapes for your windows and doors. Okay, just tell us what shape you want, and we can do that arched one. And some of our customers like circular windows, and some of them are triangular, and some of them are some special. I don't know the name of that English name. I don't know, the two sides, they have different direction. Okay, what do you call that shape? Anyway, you just tell us the design, like the CD joints, or the we call some draft. Okay, you tell us the draft and the exact size you need, and we can do that, no problem. We have been in this industry for 19 years, so we do have rich experience in producing different types. Okay, and that's the arched window and door. And that's for aluminum windows and doors. For both of these products, is that possible to combine that with sliding doors? So sure, no problem. You can have the arch, what do you call it? The dome above it, and at the bottom type you can have the sliding door. Usually for those special shape, they are fixed windows. You know that they are fixed, right? And in this way they will bring good sealing performance, and they will have good what do you call, high air tightness and high sun insulation, and they must be very stable. And for openable door panel, for openable window sashes, usually they are this kind of ordinary size and ordinary not ordinary size, just ordinary shape. Okay, but you can combine them freely. Okay, combine a circular window or combine a semicircular window with some other types, that's all available. And anyway, that's us. Okay, we can do some special shape for you. And this is a sliding door. I think you're interested in sliding doors, right? Actually, for all of our sliding doors, many details can be customized, like the high check or low check. Okay, this door has a lifting system, right? You just see that when the handle is rotated downward, the door panel can glide smoothly on the check, and when the handle is rotated upward, the door panel will be fixed on the check. And this kind of lift and slide door usually brings better sealing performance compared with ordinary sliding doors, because when the handle is rotated upward, the pulley set is no longer on the track, and the door panel will just I want to show you, so I don't know if you can see it very clearly. It will just like sit down on the track and press against the frame, so it brings much better sealing performance. You can see the bottom right here, that's the sealing strip. It will be compressed against the frame, so it has really good sealing performance, and it also provides you with very flexible opening area. Like in summer, like when it is raining, you want to have some fresh air, so you can keep the door open a little bit, okay, and then rotate the handle upward, and this way the let's say you cannot your in this way the door will be locked. It cannot be moved anymore, right? So your keys, your pass, they cannot go outside without your permission, but you can get fresh air from outside, okay? That's the good thing about lift and slide doors. We've got a lot of different lift and sliding door, and apart from that, we also have the sliding door, as I just showed you, with very narrow frame and with very small handle to match with that minimalist design. And besides, you can add different decorations, okay? We also have a sliding door with the built-in blinds. Actually, some of our customers like to add the blinds to the glass, and this way you can get a two-way choice of lighting and privacy. This one,
Hello, give your home a sleek modern upgrade with our slimline sliding door. With its ultra narrow frame design, it's all about clean lines and a minimalist vibe. But there is more. This door comes with a solar-powered built-in blinds, which not only help you save energy, but also keep your space private. Besides, the glass can be customized to match any styles perfectly. If you are looking for a door that's as smart as it is stylish, this is the one.
okay, that's the sliding door. And for this sliding door, you can see we've got built-in blinds, right? And the blinds are very special. It works like the lures, but they are installed inside the glass. So I think some customers like this kind of products, because you can have clear glass or you can have translucent glass, very flexibly, right? We want a clear glass, we want to see the view, so you just put the less blinds to go up, and we want to protect your privacy, you just put them down. And because the blinds are installed inside the glass, so they will never get dirty, right? Actually, in our showroom, some blinds has some products like this door. It has been installed for about for over 2 years, and still the blinds are very new. Because in our showroom, the products cannot be installed for too long. We will keep updating them, right? So it's been over there for over 2 years, but it's not we cannot test them for longer. But usually, you know that they're still very new and very clean. That's very trouble saving, okay? And that's the for this sliding door is a solar powered built-in blinds. You can see here, that's the battery, okay, solar powered battery. If you install it in some well-lit space, then it doesn't require any extra energy, just it just be fueled by the solar power. That's quite environmental friendly, right? And apart from this, we've got electric blinds, okay? You use the remote to control the blinds to go up and go down, and we also have magnetic blinds. You use your hands to control the blinds. That's some different blinds type.
They are like working together to keep the house good, and not just air conditioning is working. So you can lower your bills, you can decline your bill, then electricity bill as well. So
That's this sliding door with blinds, okay? And what else do you want to see? Maybe you can tell me, then I can show you more. I just show you the sliding door, and actually for sliding doors, we also have more different types. Like we've got some really big sliding door. because we usually use high quality preset and high quality checks for our sliding doors. Some of them have really high load bearing capacity. Okay, like for this sliding door, I want to show you this one.
Hi, welcome. This is
Okay, for this sliding door, a single door panel can be made up to 800 kilograms. 800. That's really heavy, right? So you can realize super big door. What are the options for the handles? For the handles, I don't have the separate. I don't have the separate picture for the handles. You can take a look at this type. That's the handle for the lift and slide door, and we also have some flush lock. That's the handle with. I can show you in this video. Take a look. In this
all kinds of
here we've got the e-catalog. By the way, if you want to see more detailed information, you can contact us directly. Okay, we can provide you with you can see we've got different handle for your option. For this, there are some of them. These are the handles, and we've got more. That's the handle for the casement door. Sorry, I want to show you the handle for the sliding door. You can also contact us, and I will ask my colleague to send you a detailed catalog. Okay, we've got very big catalogs like this. So here that's some different handles for sliding door, and these are the handles for the lift and sliding door. Usually this kind of handle can be rotated upward and downward, and we also have some flush lock that's different from this one. It's a little bit slow to check this. Here, that's the flush lock. Take a look. You can choose this kind of flush lock, which is very simple. And for this kind of handle, it's just embed inside the door frame. Okay, it's embed inside the door frame, so it doesn't take up any extra space. And this is another. Here. This is another type of handle. For this handle, it's only the handle. For this kind of flush lock, it's a handle. It's also a lock. And for this type of handle, it's only the handle. You need a separate lock for them. So here are different some different options. That's also for the sliding door. So we've got different type. That's another one of our flush lock here. For this kind of flush lock, it works as a handle and it doesn't take up any space, right? For a big handle, if you have a very big handle, we do have a big magnificent handle to match with some big door, okay? But the disadvantage is that if a handle is installed on a frame, then it certainly takes up some space, right? So for the other door panel, you cannot close it back to the frame. You have to leave some space so that the door frame will not bump into the handle. But for the flush handle, it's embedded inside the frame, right? So it doesn't take up any space. Then you can open both door panels to the door frame. That's more space saving. You can have a bigger opening area. So which handle to use, that's up to you, okay? We've got lift and smart lock and lift and smart handle and some flush lock and some fixed handles for your options, okay? Then if you want to see more, actually we've got a lot of different hardware accessories. You can contact us to see more of them.
and our customers are from different countries.
That's about the handle problem. I will ask my colleague to contact you, okay? Please wait a moment and pay attention to your inbox. For the smart locks, does there need to be electrical available? For the smart lock, we've got different smart system. Most of them use the battery. Okay, you just need to use the battery, so don't need to be electrical available. And for some of the smart lock, we do have some system like in our showroom. We use the facial recognition system for the smart lock. Then we need the electrical available. Okay, that depends on which type you use. And most of smart lock just use the battery, and the remote to control. Then you just need battery. That will be more convenient. Okay, and we've got some special smart window like this one. That's a sliding window. It's designed for some big window maybe your conference room or your balcony. For this type, then it must be connected to your electric system like this one.
In this video, I'll introduce a smart lifting sliding window. As you can see, this window can be controlled with a remote. And to ensure safe use, the lifting will automatically stop when it detects objects on the window sash. Fly screen is added to flat insects out. Besides, the sound insulation of this window is really outstanding. Therefore, if you've got a space that requires quietness and a lot of natural light, such as a conference room, consider our smart lifting
Okay,
sliding
for
window.
this kind of sliding door, because this is such a big door panel, right? It requires a lot of energy to lift the door panel. Then you need to use the electric, okay? But for some ordinary smart lock, it's okay. Just the battery can, just the battery is okay. And that's some smart windows and doors. And here for sliding doors, you can, as I just mentioned, you can also choose high check or low check, right? All of our sliding doors can use high check or like this one, that's a high check. It works like a threshold, okay? This kind of a high check, it prevents water from flowing into your indoor space. And you can also choose barrier-free low check. I can show you a picture of a barrier-free low check, okay? For the picture, for the barrier-free low check, it's easier to pass, and also it's certainly easier to clean. As this one, this is the sliding door with the barrier-free low check. It's really low, right? Only a little bit higher than the floor, and this way it's quite easy to pass, especially for strollers, for wheelchairs, and that's quite convenient. And apart from this, you can have the you can clean them very easily too, okay? So which one to use, that's up to you. Usually if you want to use the door to divide indoor and outdoor space, then the high check will be better, right? A high check can help you block water, and if you're using in some indoor space, you don't need to worry about any water, then the barrier-free low check is better, okay? Which one to choose, that's up to you. Not only for this series, for all of our sliding doors, you can choose high check or low check, okay? And that's the sliding door. As I mentioned, we've got a really high load-bearing capacity for our sliding doors. For some of them, you can realize super big door panel. I just mentioned one sliding door with the load-bearing capacity of 800 kilograms, right? That's amazing. So you can have the door into super big size, and that's the customized size. Or for all of our windows and doors, you can have different size. And here, I just introduced some of our sliding door. I just introduced some sliding door for outdoor space. We also have sliding door designed for indoor space. You can take a look at this one. This is we call it a triple linkage sliding door. It's designed for to divide your interior space, like to divide your kitchen from your sitting room, or to divide your maybe to divide your different stores if you've got a store, okay, to divide the office room and so on. You can see for this sliding door, it has 3 door panels altogether, right? And when you operate one door panel, the others will move synchronously. And that's really good. That's really convenient. That saves you the trouble to open and close the door panel one by one. And you can see the frame is actually not narrow. It's only 16 millimeters, 60 millimeters. That's less than 1 inch, okay? And this way, you can get a really elegant appearance. Take a look at, because the frame is so narrow, so we used a very small handle to match with the design, right? So altogether you only see the narrow frame and the glass. It looks quite elegant. And I have to say, because the frame is very narrow, so for this sliding door, it's not quite strong. It doesn't bring you very high wind pressure resistance. Therefore, it can only be used in some indoor space. Okay, and that's this aluminum sliding door. If you like this sliding door, you can customize the design, the size. Okay, this door use the frosted glass, but you can also have translucent glass. I mean transparent glass. Okay, in our showroom we've got the same series with translucent glass, and besides,
We have different demands,
you
right?
can also realize use the
Welcome, Calvin.
different color for the frame. Okay, this is black is quite minimum, quite stylish, right? But you can also choose many other different colors, white, brown, or even wood patterns. Okay, and for this door, some audience concerned about the safety performance. Don't worry about that, because for this door panels, even if you push it very hard, it doesn't go very fast and bump into the other frame, because for this series we provide you with the buffer. Okay, the buffer will slow down the door panel.
Performance as well as the sound insulation performance.
That means when you push the door very hard, it first goes very fast, and when it approaches the end of the door panel, it will slow down, and the speed will get slowed down automatically, and it will close gently and softly. That's the soft close design. Then you don't need to worry about the safety performance of this door. Okay, it is very safe to use it, and that's the sliding door for interior space. And do you like that product? Because I have introduced a lot about our aluminum sliding doors. Apart from this, we actually have more different products. Okay, for example, this is one of our aluminum casement window. Casement windows have really good seating performance, right? Compared with sliding doors, sliding windows, they are very different. When the casement window that's closed, all four sides of the window sashes will be pressed really tightly against the window frame, right? It will be pressed tightly against the window frame, the up, the bottom, the left, and the right when I close the window, so that the casement windows usually bring really high seating performance, right? Hello, welcome. This is Wanja Winner and Door. Welcome to our live stream. Do you have any question, or do you want to see any specific products? We are a direct manufacturer. We can provide you with really good price. Actually, talking about the price, last year one customer from the United States once told us that by purchasing from us, he saved about 70% of all his budget in windows and doors compared with purchasing from his local suppliers. 70%, that's really big difference, right? So if you are also looking for some nice windows and doors at a really good price, please just try us. Okay, and also because Wanja has our own factory, we don't require a minimum order quantity for our customers. Whether you are a house owner or you are a contractor, we are both happy to serve for you.
Right here, and also can be open with the face IQ recognition right here. Just like in the movies, but this is the technology for everyone, for regular people right now in our
Actually, if you are a contractor, then certainly you know what products you need, right? So you just need to tell us about your requirements, and we can recommend some products for your reference. But if you are a house owner, maybe you're not in this energy, and you know little about windows and doors, and you don't know how to choose the right type. Under this situation, don't worry. Just tell us what we will introduce different types of windows and doors for your reference. We will introduce the pros, the cons, the characteristics of different products, and this way you can have an overall concept on them, and you can have some knowledge, right? And then we can help you choose the right products. Okay, that's the windows and doors. That's us, Wanja window and door. And some audiences concerned about the quality.
So when played with the 25 inch, the area must be 3 cubic feet per minute of air. And the lower the air is, the less air.
Talking about the quality, actually, let's say
Hi, welcome.
talking about the quality, Wanja has been devoted in this energy for over 19 years. And in this way, you don't need to worry about the quality. Okay, we have been devoted in this industry for over 19 years. That means for our team, our production team is quite experienced. They know how to produce windows and doors properly. And besides, we've got our R&D department. Every window and door will be inspected several times before they are sent to our customers, so that we can provide you with certified quality. And also, we've got some really important certifications in this industry, including NFRC, CSA, AAMA, Intertech, CE, AS2047, Energy Star, and so on. And that means the quality of our products has been certified by the European market, the North American market, and the Australian market at the same time. That you don't need to worry about the quality. Okay, we can provide you with really high quality windows and doors. And apart from that, Wanda has our own factory in Foshan. Here, this is a really big production base. You can find nearly any types of building materials in Foshan, not only windows and doors. Okay, but in this city, you can find nearly any types of building materials, including ceramics, furniture, stones, and so on. So I think if you do need a lot of different building materials, this is the right place for you to visit. Okay, and here our factory covers an area of over 50,000 square meters. We've got several different workshops to produce different products. If you come, please just tell us, okay? And we will be very happy to pick you up from the airport and show you around in our factory. And in this way, actually, I think by seeing you can see our production lines. And actually, we've got very advanced production lines in our factory. Many processes are semi-automated. That means for those processes, our workers just need to load the raw materials to the machine, and then the computer-controlled machine will do the rest of the job automatically. That's quite convenient, right? In this way, you don't need to worry about the size. We can provide you with really accurate sizes. And besides, in this way, we can also ensure you very stable quality, right? Quality is really important, and certainly the computers and the machines, they are more accurate than humans, and also they are more efficient, so we can provide you with faster delivery. Okay, that's Wenzhou window and door. And here I'm going to show you some of our aluminum casement window. For the casement windows, for this series, it's a highly energy efficient casement window with the special structure. You can take a look. This is aluminum, and that's also aluminum. And we've got some insulation strips, right? They're so wide. They're actually 54 millimeters in width to separate the aluminum into two parts. So the heat transferring path is really long, right? And it brings excellent energy efficiency in this way. And besides, we've got that's the same for all four sides of this window. Okay, we've got the thermal break design, so the indoor aluminum and the outdoor aluminum, they don't get in touch with each other. And besides, we use the sponge. You can see the sponge inside the air cavity, right? Hello, welcome. This is Wenzhou window and door. And what product do you want to see? Here I'm showing you some of our aluminum casement windows. And apart from this, we've got vinyl windows and doors. And for different raw materials, we've got sliding, casement, folding, tilt and turn, pivot doors, and so on. All the products can be customized to match with your specific requirement. Okay, and besides, for all the windows and doors, you can get really good price, because the products are produced from our own factory. We are not the middle person, so I think price is really important, right? Even if you haven't decided what product to use or which supplier to choose, don't worry, just tell us what you need. Okay, we can provide you with a free quotation, a free solution covering the product's price, the packing and transportation cost, and this way you will have an overall concept on how much would you spend in your windows and doors, right? And in this way you can compare us with other suppliers. I think by comparing you can find better products. Okay, and here for this sliding door, take a look. apart from the really wide P66 nano insulation strips, which blocks the transferring of heat and cold for the frame really effectively. Also, we've got so many sponge inside the air cavity. The sponge can also block the transferring of heat and cold, and besides, the sponge can absorb noise effectively. So this sliding door, this casement window, sorry, it's a casement window, has really high sound insulation performance, and also we've got a triple glazing, okay, 3 layers of tempered insulated glass, and compared with double glazing, for many of our windows and doors we use 2 layers of glass, right? But for this one we use triple glazing. That means compared with double glazing, it brings much better sound insulation and thermal insulation, and certainly that's more important for your to bring better let's say to bring what you call to help you stay quietly at your home, right? And that's the good thing about this window. Because of its special structure, it has got an Energy Star certification and an NFRC certification. The U value of this window is super low. U value is the number used to measure how much heat can be transferred from one side to the other side of the window, okay? Usually certainly the smaller the number is, that means less heat can be transferred, and it has better thermal insulation, right? And usually a window with a U value under 1.8 is an energy efficient window, and this one is with its standard configuration, the U value is only 1.3, okay, 1.3. That's very low, right? And besides, it's not all, it can be even lower if you add low coatings to the window. Actually, we've got the same series in our showroom, and with that window we've got and with that one we've got a U value of only 1.09. 1.09, that's super low, right? It's much lower than 1.8. So if you want really good energy efficiency, you can choose a series with the low coatings, okay? Certainly, if you don't know about low coatings, just tell me. I can introduce that in detail too. Since I think many of our customers are in this industry, you know about it, right? But certainly, if you want me to introduce, just tell me, okay? You can add low coatings, and you can also add the other reflective coatings to realize different color for the glass. Hello, welcome. This is Wanjia Window and Door, and here I'm showing you one of our aluminum casement window. It's a highly energy efficient casement window with a U value of only 1.09, okay? It has really low U value, and it has got an Energy Star certification, and it has got an NFRC certification. So if you do want some certified products, you can consider this series, okay? And also for this one, it's highly customizable because you can choose different glass type. Here, for its standard configuration, as I just mentioned, we use 3 layers of tempered insulated glass, right? And apart from this, you can also choose double glazing, 2 layers of tempered insulated glass. Compared with triple glazing, that brings better sound insulation and thermal insulation, okay? You can choose double glazing. Compared with triple glazing, although it cannot bring the same kind of high performance, but double glazing is sufficient in most areas. It's probably the most widely used glass type, okay? And also, compared with triple glazing, double glazing is more cost effective, so you can save more budget with that. And hello, new friend, welcome. This is Wanjia Window and Door. If you are interested in any of our products, we can provide you with free quotations, okay? And besides, you can also contact us to get an e-catalog. We can provide you with the e-catalog. You can check the product details on yourself, okay? And also, we provide you with really good price, okay? We are the direct manufacturer in Foshan, so we are not the middle person. And here, I'm showing you one of our aluminum sliding door. Apart from this, we also have vinyl windows and doors, and we've got garage doors, and all the products can be customized to match with your own requirements, and all the products are of really good price. Here, for this sliding door, as I just mentioned, it has triple glazing. It brings really low U value, can be as low as 1.09, right? Certainly, if you don't require such high performance, you can use double glazing, 2 layers of glass too. The double glazing can help you save some budget. And besides, the sizes are customizable for all of our products. You can choose different size to match with your own requirement, okay? And apart from the size, you can also choose different opening method. Like you can let it to be an outward opening casement window. When it opens outward, then it brings really high wind pressure resistance, right? Because you know that on a very windy day when the wind is really strong, it comes from outside and pushes the window, right? And you close the window, all four sides of the window sash, the right, the left, the top, and the bottom, all the frame is here to support the window sash. So certainly in this way it brings really high wind pressure resistance. But for an inward opening casement window, when the wind comes from outside, you can see when it pushes from outside. Okay, only the lock is here to support the window sash, right? So certainly, for if you live by the coastal area, you have to face with to you have to endure typhoons, hurricanes, things like that. And I think an outward opening casement window is a better choice. Okay, and if you live in some inland area, then you can choose an inward opening casement window. In this way, you know that the window for casement windows they just swing in and out like this, right? If the Hello, welcome. This is Wanda Window and Door. Here I'm showing you some of our aluminum casement windows. It's a highly customizable product. It can be an outward opening casement window. It can be an inward opening casement window, and also it can be a tilt and turn window. That's really flexible. Okay, I can show you a video of the same series. Take a look.
And also, instead of the office, some office guys they come to us and pursue this kind of material because they have their meetings, they have their like paper, and the materials they don't want.
Here, this is the same series, tilt and turn window. It's tilted inward like this, and it can also open outward like this.
And its SHGC value is only 0.32. Effectively blocks solar radiation outside. A nice window for family use, right? Do you need one?
So here that's the casement window. For this casement window, it's a tilt and turn window. You can see it has two different opening methods, right? That's the good thing of tilt and turn windows. You can open inward like a casement window, so you get very big opening and you get a great view and a great ventilation, right? And you can also open it outward like an outward opening casement window. Oh, sorry, you can tilt it inward. And this way, for tilt inward, it doesn't take up much space. You know that when the window opens inward like this, you have to leave much space for the window to be able to open and close, right? But when it's tilt inward, it only takes up little space, and in this way, it's more space saving, right? And besides, when it's tilt inward, you don't need to worry about the rain. You can keep the window open even on a rainy day. Okay, that's quite convenient, right? And which one to choose, that's up to you. And apart from tilt and turn windows, as I mentioned, it can be a casement window. It can open outward too, right? This is an outward opening casement window. It's the same series.
We have this energy efficient casement window. With a U value of only 1.4, it boasts the excellent thermal insulation and has been certified by the Energy Star certification. Opening outward, it also has great sun insulation and ceiling performance, ensuring no leaks even on raining days. Get one now?
Here that's the casement window, and it opens outward. Usually for our outward opening casement window, we've got the anti-falling chain. You can see here, that's the anti-falling chain. Okay, that's a metal chain. One side of the chain is connected to the window sash, and there is the other side is connected to the window frame, so that even if the hinges gets break, the window sash will still be connected to the frame by the anti-falling chain, and it doesn't fall to the floor altogether or at once, and that's very dangerous, right? But with the anti-falling chain, it works as some extra safety performance. Okay, then it's very safe. And besides, for this window, you can combine the small opening sash with a big fixed window, right? Here I can show you the picture. Okay, you can combine a small opening window, that's the tilt and turn window series. It tilt inward, and that's a big fixed window. And this way, you can get the ventilation and view at the same time. And you can also combine that's the outward opening casement window. Take a look. It's also combined with a big fixed window, right? They can provide you with really big view, with really good view and great ventilation, and it also increases the safety performance because for a casement window, you know that whether it opens outward or inward, the window sash has to swing in and out like this, right? And then or the weight of this window sash has to rely on the window frame and the hinges. And in this way, if the window frame is if the window sash is big, it will be such a burden for the hinges to bear, right? So usually, to prevent that kind of situation, if it's very heavy, it may not be durable in the long term. To prevent that kind of situation, usually we don't make casement windows into really big size. We just make them into some ordinary size, and when you want big opening, you can combine them with the fixed windows like this. Okay, a small openable sash and a big fixed window, so you get you can use this kind of design for your for your bedroom and for your maybe for your sitting room and so on, to first block the noise, right? And to get a great view, to get a lot of lighting, and to balance the ventilation. That's the casement window. Okay, and apart from that, this series can also be made into a door. It can be a window, it can also be a door. Take a look. We've got the same series of aluminum French door. There's two door panels. Certainly, single door or double door, that's up to you. Okay.
Do you need an aluminum French door with a wide opening area for easy access? And glass panels for abundant natural light. It also adopts double glazing for excellent sound insulation, improving elegance and comfort at the same time. Besides, the aluminum frame also makes maintenance easier. Would you want to custom one?
Here that's the same series of aluminum casement door, and you can see it has two door panels, and usually the door sizes are customizable. Certainly though, all the sizes are customizable to match with your specific requirements. Okay, hello, welcome. We've got some new friends. What product do you want to see? Here I'm showing you some of our aluminum casement window. It's a highly energy efficient casement window with the very wide insulation strips with the thermal break design and the triple glazing. Okay, 3 layers of tempered insulated glass, so that this window brings really good energy efficiency, and besides it also has good sealing performance. You can take a look. This is one sealing strip, and that's also one more sealing strip. It's very wide and big at the center, and it's one more sealing strip on the window frame, window frame, right? So when I close this window, you can see all 3 sealing strips are pressed tightly against each other. Okay, in this way, it brings really good sealing performance. And you know that the good sealing also means good sound insulation too, right? Sound insulation comes from 2 aspects. The first is a structure, and certainly this window has really good structure with very wide frame and with the insulation strip and with the sponge and with the triple glazing. The structure is really good. And besides, the sound insulation also comes from the sealing performance, right? With the good sealing, it brings really high sound insulation. Actually, this window can reduce noise volume at about 37 to 40 dB. Okay, 37 to 40. That's really high. And in this way, I think considering all its advantages, this is a really nice product for our bedroom. Because in our bedroom, first we want to sleep well. We want to block the noise outside, right? That's what this window can do. And besides, in our bedroom, we also want to have a high energy efficiency, because usually we spend a long hours in our bedroom, right? Like myself, I spend at least 9 hours in my bedroom every day, and that means in summer when it's hot, I have to let the air conditioner on for at least 9 hours, right? Then an energy efficient window will save a lot of energy under this situation when the air conditioner works for long hours. Okay, foldable doors. Okay, no problem. Thank you for your question. We do have a lot of folding doors. I can choose some of them to you, okay? This is one of our aluminum folding door. First, for our folding doors, the number of the door panels and the number of the folding sets are customizable to match with your specific requirement, okay? And I can show you some of our folding. I can show you a video of the folding door. You can take a look at this one, and later I will introduce the profile in detail, okay? Here, this is the folding door in our showroom. By the way, this is only one of them. We've got a lot of different folding door series. This is a folding door with the 4 door panels, and it has a 3+1 design. That means all 3 door panels. There are 3 door panels being connected together, and only 1 door panel on the other side to form the door panels, and it has really good sealing performance. Did you see? I just put a piece of paper between the 2 door panels, and when I lock the door, when I try to grab that piece of paper out, it just get break. That means this folding door has really good sealing performance, okay? And take a look at this one. This is the sample of the folding door I just showed. Here, first, it's made of aluminum. The thickness of this aluminum profile is 2 millimeters, okay? In many countries, the standard thickness is 1.8, and this one is 2. It's thicker, it's stronger. And also, we've got the thermal break design too. You can see this one. And here, those are the PA66 nylon insulation strips, and they help bring high energy efficiency for this folding door, so it can help us stay warm in winter and stay cool in summer and save energy, right? And also, take a look at the sealing strip. This is the sealing in EPDM sealing strips, and there's one more sealing strip on the other side of the door panel. Can you see? And there's one more sealing strip on the door frame. So when I close the door, okay, at least at the bottom part they're sealed very well, right? And that's the same for this side. Take a look at that's a set of sealing strip, and that's another set of sealing strips, okay? These are the very wide EPDM sealing strips. They work to seal the door, as you just saw in the video, right? When I put a piece of paper between the door panels, and when I try to grab it out, actually it will be very difficult to do that, okay? Because this is a sample, I cannot do it very when it closed, actually it's really difficult to bring the paper out, okay? It can stuck there. Apart from that, this door also has the anti-pinch design, because the sealing strips, they are very soft, and they're deformable. So if you, for example, when you just close the door and you put your finger between the door like this, for example, you put your finger, that happens for folding door, right? Like this, and you close the door. Okay, it's very tight. You can see I can grab the sample up, although it's very heavy, but I don't get hurt at all, right? My finger is safe and sound. That's the anti-pinch design, okay? For all of our folding doors, we have this kind of anti-pinch design, because those seam strips, they're very wide and they're very soft, and they will protect us. So even if you've got young kids or maybe elderly at home, you can still use a folding door safely, okay? Not only for this series, but for other series too. That's the structure of the product. And usually for most of our aluminum folding doors, we use this kind of double glazing, okay? 2 layers of tempered insulated glass. And for double glazing, you know that there is the air cavity between the glass, right? That's our standard glass configuration, okay? With the air cavity, air itself is a kind of really good sun insulation and thermal insulation material, right? So with this design, it brings good sun insulation and thermal insulation, and together with a good sealing performance. This folding door can reduce noise volume at about 30 to 35 dB, okay? Here, about the sun insulation performance, I can show you the test. By the way, if you want to see any other products, or if you've got any other question, just feel free to ask, okay? Here, this is the sun insulation performance test. Okay, did you see in the video I was playing some music with my phone? By the way, this is not the same series of folding door with this one, but they've got the similar sound insulation performance. Okay, so I show you this one here. When I put the phone behind the door and I close the door, the music volume was reduced to a large extent, right? And this way, actually, our folding door can help you stay quiet inside your indoor space, and I think that's really important, especially when you want to use the door for your balcony and maybe for your entry, for your backyard, and so on, right? It can help you stay quiet, okay? And besides, the glass, although our standard glass type is double glazing, but actually our glass type is highly customizable. Apart from the double glazing, if you want better performance, better sound insulation, better energy efficiency, you can choose triple glazing to just like the previous aluminum casement window. Okay, you can choose 3 layers of glass. So that's actually only a matter of price. It will cost a little bit higher, and it brings better performance. And apart from that, you can also choose laminated glass or frosted glass and so on. Some customers like frosted folding door, and they look really I think they look really mysterious, and that they are very charming. I can show you some pictures. In our showroom, there is a folding door with frosted glass. Take a look here. This is the folding door with frosted glass, and altogether it has 5 door panels. You can see it looks so special, right? Can you please send me your contact info? Okay, no problem. Wait a moment. I will ask my colleague to send you directly. Okay, please pay attention to your inbox. She will contact you in a minute, okay? And also you can ask us to get the e-catalog if you want to know more details. We can provide you our e-catalog too. And anyway, thank you for watching our live. Thank you for commenting. For any further questions, just feel free to ask, okay? I'll be so happy to share the sample and to introduce the products. As I just mentioned, you can add different glass, choose different glass for your folding door, right? And apart from that, you can choose different track type too. Like this one, this is high track. This folding door has, you can see the track is very high, right? Okay, thank you. Oh, you are so welcome. And I'm glad to do this. And here, this track is very high. It works like a threshold. So if you use the door to divide indoor and outdoor space, it's very good. It can block water from going into your indoor space. But if you want to use the door in indoor space, or if you don't need to worry about water at all, you can choose barrier-free low track. Okay, for both the folding door and for our sliding doors, we've got high track and low track for your option. And this way, you can have easy access with the barrier-free low track, right? Apart from easy access, also they're easier to clean, and that's the track type. Okay. Besides, we've got a lot of different folding door. I just choose the folding door with frosted glass, right? And apart from that, we've got the hidden hinge folding door like this one. This is a folding door with quite minimalist style, because we use some special hinges. They are hidden inside between the 2 door panels when the door is closed, and this way it has quite a simple style. And you can see the fly screen. Okay, for this folding door, we also add the fly screen. Not only for this folding door, for all of our sliding doors, casement doors, and folding doors, you can add a fly screen, okay, to block insects outside. And here it has such clean frame. You can see there's no hinge at all, right? And we also install the handle to the handles are embedded inside the frame, so you don't see the handle at all either. And it's really it's a very good looking door. If you like a very minimalist style, you can choose this product, okay? And the glass is big, the frame is narrow, so the glass panels are big. You can get more view too. And that's one of our sliding door. And also we've got some special folding door. We've got some special folding door with the this one is a special folding door with a corner design. Yes, I like that. So you like the narrow frame folding door, right? Okay, that's our 68 series. Okay, not this one. This is the 88 series. For the narrow frame, is 68 series. That means the width is a little bit narrower than this one. It's only 68 millimeters. Okay, that's about less than 3 inches. Anyway, not very wide. And for that sliding door, it also has a thickness of 2 millimeters, and it's a thermal break one too, if you like that one. And apart from that, as I mentioned, we forgot the corner design folding door, right? Here, this is the corner design.
Corner design. So this folding door fits large inches perfectly. There's no middle column between two door leaves. The folding sets can be combined and folded freely on the check, offering you a flexible entrance. The drainage holes allow water to flow.
Okay, for this folding door, certainly for all of our folding doors, we've got the drainage hose.
Strong and stable. Therefore, this folding door is a
Okay, so for this folding door, you can see that it has a corner design, right? If you use a sliding door or a casement door to fit this kind of door panel, you have to install a column, a post at the center of the corner to connect the two sides, right? And this way, actually, you cannot open the whole area totally, and that can actually reduce make the doors the opening smaller, right? But with the folding door, when the door panels are folded back, you can reveal the whole opening area, and that can provide you with unobstructed opening. I think that's quite cool, right? And if you also have this kind of entrance, you can choose the folding door, okay? And besides, this is a really big folding door. You can see from this video that altogether it has 8 door panels. Every 2 door panels are connected together to form one folding set, and all the folding set can move freely on the check. You can leave them on different position, okay? So you can get very flexible opening area. You can keep part of the folding sets opened and part of the folding sets closed on check, and in this way you get a small entrance or big entrance. You can even get 2 separated small entrances, right? And that's a very flexible opening, okay? If you like this series, you can customize it too. This is also a thermal break of aluminum folding door, so you don't need to worry about the energy efficiency, okay? That can help you save energy very effectively. And that's the aluminum folding door. We also have some other folding doors. You can add different decoration, like this is a folding door with the built-in grills. You can see the grills, right? That makes the door look very classic, very vintage. And that's the folding door with the grills. Grills are customizable not only for folding doors, you can also add them for your casement windows and doors, sliding windows and doors, and so on. And that's some of our aluminum folding doors. Actually, apart from aluminum folding doors, we also have got vinyl folding doors. Like this one, this is a UPVC folding door. Take a look. It's a really big UPVC casement, UPVC folding door. You can see there are 6 door panels altogether, right? And actually, this door is about 5 meters wide. It's a big door, and we've got the built-in blinds inside the glass. Actually, built-in blinds are customizable for all the products. If you like, you can add them to whatever, okay, to your casement, to your sliding, and so on. So you can get two-way choice of lighting and privacy, right? For this folding door, it uses the silver built-in blinds inside the glass, and because it's made from UPVC, UPVC windows and doors are usually more cost-effective compared with aluminum products, so you can save some budget with this UPVC folding doors, okay? They've got a similar sealing performance with aluminum folding doors, and also they've got better energy efficiency compared with aluminum folding doors. I think the only disadvantage of UPVC products is that they may not have the same kind of strength with aluminum products, so they cannot withstand the wind pressure resistance as aluminum, okay? That's the disadvantage. But if you don't need to worry about the massive winds, about typhoons, then I think maybe aluminum or vinyl windows and doors are good choices for your option. And that's some of our folding doors. What else do you want to see? Oh, do you have any further question about us? Because today I showed you a lot of aluminum windows and doors, and we are approaching the end of today's live. So if you want to see more, if you want to know more about us, please just tell me in the commentation area, okay? Then I'll be very happy to introduce more. And here, because we are approaching the end, I think I don't have time to introduce everyone. in detail. So I will show you some videos of our products. Oh no, thanks. Okay, sorry. Thank you for your commentation. And I will show you some videos of our different products, and you can take a look at these videos. Okay, and during this process, if you are interested in anyone, just tell me that I can introduce in detail too. Okay, I just show you aluminum windows and doors. Yes, we also have aluminum pergolas. This is the aluminum pergola. It can provide you with some special leisure area. You can enjoy the outside space like by the pool, in your garden, in your patio, and so on, right? Okay, you can have the awning on the pergola, and the angles, the lures of the pergolas can change their angles very flexibly, so you can get quite flexible lighting. And apart from this, we've got the aluminum entry door. This is an entry door, okay? It's a casement entry door. Take a look. We've got the side light to let in natural light, and for this entry door, the thickness of the door panel is 10 millimeters, and we've got very strong multi-point lock, so that certainly it has very high safety performance, right? That's the aluminum entry door. Hello, welcome. This is Wanda Window and Door. And what product do you want to see? I just show you a lot of different aluminum windows and doors like folding and sliding and so on. And we also have vinyl windows and doors. And for different raw materials, we've got different types, okay? Sliding, tilt and turn, pivot doors, skylights, and so on. And all the products can be customized to match with your specific requirement, so that if you are interested in anyone, please just tell us, okay? Because I introduced a lot of aluminum windows and doors, you can take a look at this one. This is aluminum folding door sample. You can choose different profile color. We've got a lot of different colors. The wood patterns, they are very classic and vintage, right? They can mimic some wood style, and compared with real wood, aluminum is stronger and more durable and easier to maintain. And we also have some solid colors. You can see champagne and white and gray and brown and more, okay? Aluminum has really easy surface treatment. So if among other color options you cannot find the right one for your own project, don't worry, just tell us what you need and we can customize the exact color for you. That's the color options, okay? Apart from that, you can choose different glass type. Like most of our windows and doors use double glazing, and it has the air gap between the glass, so it brings good sun insulation and thermal insulation. And apart from that, if you want better performance, you can choose cheaper glazing, okay? 3 layers of glass, and also we've got some special glass like laminated glass. Here, that's laminated glass. It consists of 2 layers of glass with the interlayer, and this way it has double thickness, so it's stronger, right? And besides, even if the glass panel is broken, the glass shutters will not fall to the floor altogether. It will still form a whole structure, and that's kind of very safe glass. The glass shutters won't hurt people, right? That's very safe. Okay, you can have this kind of laminated glass, and besides, you can have frosted glass, you can have tinted glass, low glass, and so on. And apart from glass type, you can also choose different hardware accessories like smart lock, multi-point lock, flush lock, and so on. Okay, and for some special products like folding door, sliding door, you can choose high check or low check, and all the products are customizable in sizes and so on. And that's one job window and door. Okay, here some audience also concerned about the quality. Don't worry about this because we have been devoted in this industry for over 19 years. So we do have a very experienced production team. We know how to produce windows and doors properly, and we've got some really important certifications in this industry, including NFRC and CSA, AAMA, Intertech, CE, AS2047, Energy Star, and so on. That means the quality of our products has been certified by the European market, the North American market, and the Australian market at the same time, okay? So there's no need to worry about the quality. And that's all for today's live. Do you have any further question? Or do you want to see any other types of products? If no, that will be the end of today's live. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a really nice day, and I hope everything goes really smooth with your project. See you next time. Bye bye.